Hi everybody, it's Thomas here from Thomas Fitzgerald Photography. Today I have a quick tip for you if you use Macfon's Aurora HDR and you use it in conjunction with Lightroom. Now, if you use HDR, you probably already know that you can actually merge HDRs in Lightroom as well. They have kind of a different effect, but if you do that, one of the things you may not be aware of is you can actually send the HDR file that Lightroom creates to Luminar without actually merging them in Luminar. So you can actually just send the single HDR file that you've created to Luminar rather than merging it over there. What are the advantages of this? Well, if you have already converted images to HDR in Lightroom but you want to try them in Luminar, you don't have to go re-merging everything. You can actually just use the HDR file. So to do this, what you do is go to Plugin Extras and go down to Transfer to Aurora HDR. So this will fire up Aurora and it will send the image over. So this is one I've already created. I've already merged it in Lightroom. So I go hit Create HDR. You don't need to change any settings because it's already set up. And this will bring in the single HDR image. Okay, so this has brought the HDR file over and you can now go ahead and work on it like you would if you'd merged them natively. So here are some of my own presets from my preset pack, which you can find in my store. So I could just try any of these, or I could just work on it from scratch. Obviously that's way too much. Now there are a few downsides to using it this way. You don't get the HDR look option that you would normally if you merge the images here, so that's kind of one of the things to bear in mind. Like I said, it's kind of mostly of use if you already have images in Lightroom that you've created HDRs using Lightroom's HDR function and you don't want to have to go through the process of doing it again. Aurora will actually open them, so that's kind of one of the big advantages of it. I'm just going to reset this and start again. There you have it. There's a quick HDR image using Lightroom's HDR function and transferring that image over to Aurora HDR without having to remerge the images. So that's just a quick tip for you, and I hope you found this useful. And if you like this video, give it a like on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to check out my Patreon page as well. Thank you very much and see you next time.